Well, I'm honored to be with Darren Morton today. Darren has 15 years of experience in sales, business development, and operations. And his experience it comes from two different industries. One is the warehousing industry, and one is the logistics or freight forwarding industry.
So basically, the client we just started working with them. We hadn't had a contract. We were just doing ad hoc work with them, and one of the valves to my tanker failed, and the product sprayed all over their yard, all over their facility, and it was hell. I was on the phone to them and everything, and he said, "Look, it's not ideal, but I still had another load to do. Are you sure it's not going to happen again on the second load?" I said to them, "Look, I'm going to handle the situation, and I promise you it won't happen again." That morning, the truck was there at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was there at 5 with my toolbox just in case anything happened. And I walked in there, and I didn't realize at the time, but the owner of the business was there, an oldish man, and he said to me, "Are you the mechanic?" So I said, yes, I'm the mechanic. I didn't know who he was. And I said, "I'm the mechanic. I'm just coming here to make sure that everything's going to go smoothly. I heard there was a bit of a spillage yesterday." He said, "Yes, there was a huge spillage yesterday. We had to clean and all of this stuff." We released the valve, everything performed very smoothly. He overheard the driver calling me boss. That's how we speak in South Africa. The drivers, it's like just the slang, like boss. And he was like, "So are you the mechanic or are you the owner of the business?" I said, "Sir, I'm the owner of the business." And we got chatting. He was telling me about him starting his business, all his life stories. And at the end of this, we had a relationship. We transferred numbers and we kept in contact. And that relationship, a couple of years later, turned into that big contract. There was a contract that used to come out for tender that really, really changed my whole business. With that contract, I was basically be able to expand 5 times more growth. It was from 200,000 to 1.5. Sorry, not 1.5, 1.1 million. The trucks grew.
Are these New Zealand dollars?
Yeah, New Zealand dollars, correct. The trucks grew from 2 to 12, which was great. My staff increased 7 times, up to 15, which was awesome because that also relieved a lot of pressure. And we were doing a lot of tonnage. We were doing about 300 tons per truck a week. And that was really a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of challenges that really grew me as a person. It really did. You know, managing people, having staff, you know, and confide in you. Also having the ability to grow people now because you become a mentor to quite a few people. And that also kind of gives you a sense of purpose, which is also nice. And just it's very tough to put it into words, but just the whole business process was so humbling and it was great. You know, I'm lucky, I'm very fortunate to know that the business is successful, and there was it went on, you know, from 2014. 2015, apologies. And, you know, we didn't ever have any huge issues. We never declared bankruptcy. And like I said, no accidents. The whole time in business, I only had one lady leave, and she left because she was immigrating. I didn't have any people just resign because of unhappy environment. And the key that I found was communicating to people that this is where the business is at. And that's why these staff meetings daily, you know, I hear a lot of companies have staff meetings like once a week or something. And look, I do think that's fine, but I don't like to call it a meeting to say as a formal, but it's more of a connection to understand where we're at and how we're moving forward, and also what problems we face.